Hi, I'm Amalie Schaefer with Systematic Excellence Consulting, and today I'm going to go over ClickUp Integrations. And so the way that you get to this is on your main screen, there's two circles at the bottom. You click on that, and then you'll click on the integrations. So inside of here, you can see the different integrations that ClickUp has. Obviously, one is in Slack. If you click on it, you can see what your different options are for connecting Slack. And then you can create tasks in Slack. You can get notifications sent to Slack. You can create tasks and comments from the Slack messages. And when you share a task, let's say you send a comment with a task link in it, it'll actually, you can unfurl it to see what the settings are, see who it's assigned to, the due date, that kind of thing. And then you can also set up, like I said, customized notifications. So I'm not going to go through each of these, but here's the options for them. I'm going to go over a couple that I think are really important. So one is Zapier. So if there is not a native integration here, you can use Zapier, Integromat, and Integrately to set up connections or automations between other software. For example, we have a connection that goes from Acuity, our scheduling software, to ClickUp. So when someone schedules a new call, a discovery call, it will populate a new task in our CRM folder, or sorry, list inside of ClickUp. So something that there are lots of ways to make this connection. You can do it with Dubsado. You can do it, like I said, with Acuity. So Zapier helps to connect other softwares that don't have a native integration. Integromat is very similar. So one of the other things that I think is important are time trackers. So for us personally on our team, we use the native time tracker inside of ClickUp, but you have other options to use. We previously used to use Toggle, and which worked great. But once we moved to ClickUp, then it made sense for us to use the native time tracker. I can pull reports. I can look at timesheets. I can look at workloads. I can see how much time they spent compared to what we estimated, all inside of ClickUp, which I find really helpful. And with the Chrome extension that I have over here, you can track time using that, which obviously is really helpful. So even if you're not in ClickUp and you need to track your time for something, you can use it to do that. And you would just download the Chrome extension for that. So those are the, and then you can integrate Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, and Box. Depending on what you use inside of your business, you can do that. And the other one that I wanted to show you, so with Zoom, you do need to ensure that the Click app for Zoom is set. And then you can actually start meetings from within ClickUp using the Zoom meeting button. There will be a button inside of the task, or you can do /Zoom, and that will allow you to start the meeting inside of ClickUp. One of the other integrations is email, so you can email inside of a task, which is it's really fantastic, and it keeps it all in one place. You have to have email set, so you have to have the ClickUp set. So here it is. And then you can turn it on and show what kind of space, or decide or choose which spaces you want it to allow you to have email in. And then inside the task, there will be, in the comments area, there's a little envelope icon. You click on that, and then you can send an email right inside of ClickUp, and you can have email signatures, so multiple people can use the same one. And that makes it really nice because then all the back and forth email communication lives right inside of that task. Okay, so I'm just going to go back here really quickly. And so if you do want email, you would have this integration set up. We already have it set up with 2 of our emails. You do get 2 email accounts with the business plan. And if you want more, it's $24 a year to have an additional email account if you need that. And then again, so here are the integrations. You find them here. For Zoom and email, you do need to have the ClickUp set turned on. But that is integrations inside of ClickUp. So again, my name is Amalie. I'm with Systematic Excellence Consulting. If you enjoyed this video and you're interested in seeing more, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're looking for additional help to get set up in ClickUp, use the link below to book a free call so we can meet and see how we can support you. And thank you so much for watching.